one day, one concept idea. I want to talk to you something else that is very important, a big importance for you as well, right? It's about the weather and resource risk. In the context of renewables energy, it's important to be able to look at that, and that's what we're going to be diving in this video. So, what is the weather and resource risk? Yeah. So, have you asked yourself, so what could be that risk? So, how do you manage it? So, in the context of renewables energy, it refers to the potential of uncertainties and challenges arising from the weather condition and the availability of natural resources, because that can impact the performance and the reliability of your project. Yeah. So, what kind of impact are we looking at when we're looking at weather and resource risk? So, weather variability, that's the first one I could see here in terms of an impact. Because when you have fluctuation in weather pattern, such as the changes in sunlight intensity, the wind speed or rainfall, that affect the performance of the solar, the wind, and the hydroelectric solar power. Yeah. So clearly, monitoring the weather is important. Seasonal variation, seasonal changes, they can result in variation in renewable energy generation. That will lead to challenges in meeting electricity demand during a certain period of time. Yeah. So how can you assess that and mitigate that? Yeah. Natural disaster, another one. Yeah. COVID was a natural disaster to some extent. So, when you have as well extreme weather conditions like hurricane, storms, wildfire, that can cause, damages to infrastructure, and the result as well in operational disruptions and potential revenue losses. Yeah. So, there's something as well, I'm sure you kind of familiar with that. Yeah. So revenue availability, resource availability, the availability and accessibility of a renewable energy source like the sun, the wind, they vary geographically. We all know that. And that obviously, because of the variation, that will be, a challenge for project development and energy generation. So it's a crucial consideration, the weather and resource risk, for any renewable energy project. Yeah. So for you to understand the local climatic conditions, for you to conduct thorough resource assessment and implement a robust forecasting model. So these are key, to managing this risk. Yeah. So that what I like you to clearly understand here. So what could be the strategies that I would like to advise you to look at here? Certainly, there's several I can think about. Yeah. One of them could be the diversification of energy sources. Yeah. So when you're developing a mix of renewable energy technology, that can help you to mitigate the impact of resource variability, because it's pretty difficult to have at the same time sun not showing up, wind not blowing up, no rain, difficult, right? So if you have a mix of technology, especially if you're an investor in your portfolio, you invest into different technologies, so that can help you. Geographic distribution as well, right? Investing in project, across different geographical location, that's great. I can tell you, for example, for us, we obviously exploring different countries help us. Why? So for us, yes, we are a middle class home, but we do have, let's say, uh, small for now project developer unit that we obviously are growing on a daily basis, and having a diversity in terms of geographic distribution is important. You want to also have as well advanced weather forecasting. That's what I'm saying. Don't just look at you know the unpredictability of solar and sun and wind, and also the fact that they're not constant as a challenge. How can you make it work for you, and how can you use technology for you to utilize sophisticated weather forecasting model and tool that can help you to optimize your energy generation and improve your planning. Yeah, I'm sure you can do that with AI now. We can do everything. So how can you do it? How can you use that? That's something I want you to be having in mind. So, energy storage as well, integration. That's something clearly you want to be looking at. So, the benefit of using all of those strategies are great, right? You have improved financial stability, enhanced grid integration, and resilient and long-term viability. Yeah. So, this is what I wanted you to have a look at. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna stop there at this point. So, if you like it, three things I want you to do: you want to like this video, you want to comment it, and want to share with people that you know. As of me, I'll come back tomorrow because we have more risks that we want to share. Have a good day. Take care.